God, the odds are definitely not in the favor of Beer Money or Samoa Joe.
World Elite stacking the deck.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a Team 3 knockout non-title tag team contest scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing team number 1, representing the beautiful people and accompanied by Lacey Von Erich, the team of Velvet Sky and Madison Rain.
Kevin Nash not only swerved Mick Foley, he also bartered the deal with Mick to gain the authority role last week, and, well, Big Sexy ended up putting the beautiful people in the mud.
Yeah, it's not an oatmeal match. It's definitely mud. It's kind of a weird consistency. I was obsessed with the consistency of the mud, Mike. I don't know why. There was 3 hot chicks rolling around in mud, and I was looking at the consistency. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me?
Oatmeal? Well,
or farina.
And they tease it again. I guess we shouldn't be surprised. They talked about it last week, and again, they teased their first kiss on national television, and shockingly, the beautiful people did not deliver.
Mike, I think I left my shaving kit in your dressing room.
Well, you know, these days, sometimes the ladies prefer the European look.
Check.
Team number 2, first from Tokyo, Japan, Hamada. Her tag team partner stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. She weighs 272 3/8 pounds. She is Awesome Kong.
Taz, recently here on Impact, Hamada faced the TNA Knockout Tag Team Champions in 2 singles bouts.
Yes, in both singles bouts, Hamada was able to capture a victory on each member of the Knockout Tag Team Champions, Taylor Wilde and Sarita. That's an impressive feat.
Speaking of impressive, how about this tag team? Hamada and Awesome Kong?
I'll tell you, that is definitely the proverbial force to be reckoned with.
And team number 3 are the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions, Sarita and Taylor Wilde.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Knockout Champs. You know that, right?
Well, you love the entrance, I know that.
Big fan of Sarita, Taylor Wilde, a little slap on the rotario buttocks, whatever you call it. Keep your arms down, Lacey.
Knockout Tag Team Champions looking to regain their pride after the back-to-back singles losses to Hamada. And ladies and gentlemen, you can be a part of the action here at the TNA Impact Zone, Universal Studio Resorts in Orlando, Florida. Be here this Sunday for Final Resolution, as well as this Monday for another exciting TNA Wrestling Live event. Only one place to go for all the details. That's TNAWrestling.com.
Hey, you know what, Mike? Now might be a really good time to let all of us know about what's going on with Impact next week on Spike.
Yes, special holiday schedule. There will be no Impact on Spike TV next Thursday, Christmas Eve. But we are back in 2 weeks from tonight, a very special 4-hour show, New Year's Eve, featuring a one-night knockout tournament, as well as the top TNA pay-per-view matches of 2009, and those matches airing for the very first time on Spike TV.
So we're not on TV next week?
Correct.
Well, here comes Hamada now and Sarita. Let's see what happens here. Nice.
Let's see if Hamada can keep that streak of success going against Sarita and Taylor Wilde. How many revolutions is that?
At
I'm
least,
getting dizzy.
Yeah, I was born dizzy, but that was pretty impressive by Sarita. She looks great, I'm telling you, and so does Hamada. Look at that. Insecurity out of nowhere by Hamada, and then looked like Velvet Sky tagged herself into this match.
And Velvet Sky with the offense, DDT. Drops down Hamada directly on her head, goes for the follow cover and gets a 2 count.
You know, not too many girls could do the immature thing with the fingers on the forehead, sticking the tongue out thing, and still look hot, but Velvet Sky manages to do it. It's unbelievable.
And how about the beautiful people? Did they look hot during this double team?
Yeah, they're looking sharp, very sharp. Madison Rain and Velvet Sky looking sharp.
Take down the tag team champs, and yes, this is a non-title 3-way matchup, but you have to expect that TNA management, they're going to be taking a close look at the teams involved here when they hand out the next shot at the Knockout Tag Team Champions.
Oh, Madison Rain now is cornered by the very dangerous, I was going to say, very dangerous Awesome Kong, but how impressive was Hamada with that moonsault?
Moonsault out to the floor. Meanwhile, back in the ring, attempted to the awesome.
No!
Sit down, splash. You can count to 1 million.
Here are your winners, the
How about an
team
implant
Hamada
buster?
and Awesome Kong.
We
You
anticipate.
get it, right? You do get that.
I get it.
I know that wasn't the maneuver, but you got my point.
We anticipated that this newly formed team, Hamada and Awesome Kong, would be dominant. And that's exactly what they were. Check out the highlights.
No doubt. You could see, early goings here. You got to be careful with Sarita. She's so impressive. But Hamada, speaking of impressive, with that textbook moonsault to the outside, high risk, very high. And then Madison had a great counter in mind here for Awesome Kong. But squish, and the victory goes to Hamada and Kong.
Really, Lauren? Really right now? Beautiful people, they've asked me to get a word with. Why don't you go find a back seat to crawl in, you skank? Yeah!
Oh! Wow.
Well, after being on the receiving end of all the insults, verbally and physically, from the beautiful people, I can't blame Lauren.